How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are new, my name's Cody. So as the title of the video says, I am going to be fixing this dent in the side of the pickup bed here, but I just want to give a quick shout out to the person who came up with the idea that I'm about to use. His name is Wesley Johnson, and he has a channel on YouTube called Wesley Johnson. I'll link him down in the description below, along with Zane, James, and Jason's channels. I love shouting those guys out. They do fantastic work. All of them do. But it was such a good idea that I'm just going to quote the comment directly. Quote, "Don't use a hammer on the dents in the bed, stack cribbing against the frame, deflate a basketball, stuff it in between the cribbing and the bedside, then slowly reinflate it. Should pop that dent right out." End quote. Wesley, that's like the coolest and most brilliant idea I've ever heard of in my life, and that's exactly what I'm going to try. So, I got a $5 basketball. I'm going to suit up, and this should just pop right out. Let me be clear, guys, I never wanted to remove these in the first place, but I was missing one of these panels on this side and one on the other. And the fact that you just can't really find much of these white trim pieces anymore, I'm just going to remove them on the entire truck. The reason I'm taking this panel off is so I can get to the rust underneath here, but also if I do, say, overextend this body panel or have to put a lot of force, I don't want to potentially bend this or keep it from bending back out. Oh, like that. I was fully expecting this whole panel to be like rotted away and all brown rust and ugly looking. It looks like water just sat at the top. Okay, so that wasn't enough blocks, so I got a new strategy. I'm going to take the old muffler that I cut off in last week's video, use that as a base, which probably won't work out either, but it's worth a shot. Well, you guys, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with how well this basketball worked. Now, full disclosure, I got a little too aggressive with it in one spot, and you can't even see it on camera, but on the top of the crease, it bulged in, and on the bottom of the crease, it popped out. So that had to be worked with a little bit more. And this top crease here, and where the white paint is, it's still bashed in a little bit. I can't get a basketball up in here because it's just too big simply. It's running into where the bed mounts are along the frame, and I don't want to potentially pop the basketball hitting against a sharp piece of metal. So I was going to use a suction cup, but it won't seal to the panel. So I'm just going to get under there and kind of start pushing on it, maybe kick it a little bit, and hopefully I can get the rest of this out. But it's 10 times better than what it looked like just yesterday. And of course, I'm going to get some, either a rubber mallet, pliers, something to bend this back. That's not going to be a big issue at all. It's probably going to be the easiest thing I do today. Oh, crap. So this should be a lesson to all of you out there on YouTube land of what not to do. Don't get underneath your truck and kick on it with your foot. That really jacked it up. What do you think, guys? Maybe I should just leave it like that. No one will notice. So this is what it looks like, all finished up. Now I want to be honest, guys, this is not a perfect job. It has some imperfections in it, but it looks 100 times better than what it did just 24 hours ago. Alright, you guys. So as you can see, it's not perfect. There's some imperfections here, there. But you know what? If that's the worst body damage on the entire truck, I think that's going to work out just fine. To finish things up, I'm going to try getting this glue off with this eraser wheel that I got off Amazon. It was like $10 or so. Well, you guys, sometimes the eraser wheel works okay, like for this rust. Other times, it doesn't work out so great. I just got too aggressive with it. That's the undercoat underneath the white paint. On this one especially, this is the worst one because I got into the sticker and this fell off at one point and someone tried to use construction glue to reapply it. Well, that construction glue was on the sticker, so I thought to myself, I'll just scrape it off with the eraser wheel, and it got into the sticker, and then over here I wasn't paying attention and I got too aggressive up here, and it was just a big deal. Coming down over here, I started using a heat gun with a plastic scraper and scraped that stuff right off. Now I got to start on the other side, and I got more rust and more adhesive to take off. And you guys have seen this in like a couple minutes. This is my second day trying to get this stuff off. That eraser wheel took forever. I'm finally getting the hang of it with that heat gun. So the adhesive's off, but as you can see, it left two faint yellow lines on the top and bottom. And I think that's just from the paint oxidizing over the years. I also got this chrome piece off, and the rust isn't any better, so that's going to have to be addressed. But this video was just kind of to do the hard stuff. I've been scraping away at this adhesive and trying to get this yellow tinge off the paint for days. I scraped and scrubbed and used different products. It's been like 24 hours worth of work. So as you can see, I got a little bit of a dent here in the tailgate. Just gonna bend it back with this block of wood. Thanks so much for watching the video, everyone. It really does mean a lot. Wesley, great idea with the basketball, man. I'm really glad I tried it. And everyone who comments and gives me support, thank you. I actually listen to your comments, I read them, and I actually care about what you guys think about this project. Without you guys commenting, I would have never known about this basketball thing and never would have gotten a chance to try it. And I'm really glad I did. So thank you to everyone. You guys have just been so helpful and so supportive throughout this whole restoration project. It only makes me want to keep on going and do bigger and better projects. And if I could give everyone a shout out down in the description below: Zane at Hodgepodge Dodge Garage, James at Third Coast OBS, and Jason at Sparks Fire and Baling Wire. They do great work. They're worth checking out. You won't be wasting your time. And go tell them Cody sent you. So guys, thanks so much for watching Waddock Productions, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.